Assalamualaikum and very good morning to Sir Wan Ashraf and to my fellow friends. My name is Nurazmina binti Abdul Latif and my ID is 0120220211174. So today I will present to you about historical development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. So as you can see, this is the content that I will expose in my presentation. So firstly is the introduction of the historical development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. Second is the phases of compilation and recording. This is the stage 4 of historical development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah, and also third, the 4th centuries Al-Hijrah till 12th centuries Al-Hijrah. Fourth is early 13th centuries Al-Hijrah till now. And lastly, I will do a conclusion for this presentation. So firstly, introduction. So the introduction of for this development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah is the development of Islamic legal medicine is one of the biggest intellectual contributions to the history of Islamic law. Second, they are the universal formulas of Islamic legislation and the most comprehensive juridical principles formulated by jurists in accordance with Sharia textual evidence to explain specific cases and thus participate in the development of Islamic legal theories. The third is the entire body of the distinct discipline of Islamic law was not organized at once by a single scholar, but was developed gradually parallel with the development of Islamic law in different time periods, particularly in the later stages of flourishing Islamic law. And lastly is so that it could receive its own framework and structure as a distinct field for the extraction of legal rulings and their application to various exits. So the phase of completion and recording is the stage 4 of historical development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. So it have 4 stages in this compilation and phases. First is era of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, where the companions would remember the Quran and Hadith. Second stage is era of Sahaba radiallahu anhu, the existence of Uthmani Mushaf and the origins of Hadith and Sunnah narration. For the third stage is era of Umayyad. There is still now collection of fatwas and the first attempts at compiling legal judgments. And for the fourth is era of Abbasid. They analyze the Sahabas and Tabi'is point of view. Also, they take initiatives to organize knowledge more systematically. So the middle of 4th centuries Al-Hijrah till 12th centuries Al-Hijrah is the stage 5 in the development of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. I'm sorry, I can see it. So first is the compilation of legal opinions or fatwas. In the early years of Islam, legal opinions were frequently issued by scholars based on their understanding of the Quran and the Sunnah, which is Sunnah is the teaching and practices of Prophet Muhammad. These views serve as the foundation for legal thinking. Second is emergence of legal schools. During this time, the major Sunni legal schools, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali, were established. Each school created its own approach for determining legal rulings, which added to the diversity of Islamic legal philosophy. And the third is development of legal methodology, Usul al-Fiqh. Scholars began to formalize the approach for drawing legal rulings from basic sources of Islamic law. Usul al-Fiqh principle of Islamic jurisprudence began to take shape, providing a methodical approach to legal reasoning. And the fourth is compilation of legal works. Legal experts develop substantial work on Islamic jurisprudence, frequently addressing Qawaid Fiqhiyyah concerns. Imam al-Shafi'i, Imam Malik's 711 to 794 centuries, Imam Abu Hanifah's 999 until 767 centuries, and Imam Ahmad Ibn Hanbal's 780 till 855 centuries. Works were foundational. And for the fifth, refinement of legal principles, is scholars continue to improve legal principles and approaches. They engage in discussions and arguments on a variety of themes, contributing to the formation of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. And lastly, in this stage is adaptation to new circumstances. Islamic jurists deal with challenges arising from the Islamic empire's growth and encounter with various cultures. During this time, the adaptability of Islamic law was demonstrated. For the stage 6, which is the last stage, is the early 13th century al-Hijrah till now. So firstly we can see is the continuation of traditional schools. The major Sunni legal schools, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali remain influential, with scholars from these schools contributing to the continuous refining of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah. And encyclopedic works. Scholars wrote encyclopedic books on many topics of Islamic law, including legal principles, and this book attempted to unify legal theory and provide comprehensive guidance. And also modernization and legal reform. Many Muslim majority countries underwent modernization and legal change during the 20th century. Scholars examine legal system influenced by European models, sparking debate about their conformity with Islamic precepts. And lastly is globalization and information technology. The globalization and developments in information technology have made it easier to spread the legal principles. Online platforms and digital resources play an important role in making Islamic legal literature more accessible. So for the conclusion for this historical development, we can see that from the early age to the current day, the historical history of Qawaid Fiqhiyyah displays a dynamic and complex progression within Islamic jurisprudence. The journey through time exposes the subtle interplay between tradition and adaptation, consolidation and growth, and involvement with various socio-cultural situations. And in addition, in the present day, Qawaid Fiqhiyyah remains relevant as scholars grapple with novel ethical, legal, and social issues. The principles are applied to address topics such as bioethics, finance, human rights, and digital technologies. Different schools of within Islamic might interpret these maxims differently, leading to diverse application and approaches to Islamic jurisprudence. So that's all from me. Thank you.